This is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. In Austin Matthews, yeah, we trust Austin Matthews most of the time, pretty much all the time. Who do we not trust? The fourth line on the ice at any time, John Klingberg in his own end, and apparently Sheldon Keefe's decisions after the Leafs score and which line should go out. How many times does he have to put out the fourth line and they get scored on? You get momentum back. You go, let's put the fourth line out so they can get hemmed into their own zone and, I don't know, maybe take a penalty, maybe ice the puck, then get stuck in there and then get scored on again, or just get scored on in general. And that's what happens. They just sucks the energy out. What, they had one good shift where they kept it in the offensive zone this whole game. Well done. Toronto loses 6-4 to the Buffalo Sabres, and I'm pissed. Sheldon Keefe, I've lost faith in you. If you look at it, secondary scoring, it's not there. Mitch Marner scores the first goal of the game. Great goal. Nice feed up by Yarncroke. Awesome. 1-0. Then, penalty, and Peterka scores a great shot. Okay, 1-1. Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner bugger it up, and it's a shorthanded goal for Tage Thompson. Shoot. But then Austin Matthews comes back and scores, and you're like, oh, they adjusted the power play there. Instead of doing the pass back, they do the, up to the center line, goes through. Mitch puts it through a couple guys because both Buffalo forwards are pushed forward. It's a great adjustment. And then Keefe throws out the fourth line, and then Buffalo scores again. And then Toronto has to score. Oh, and it's Austin Matthews again. And then Buffalo scores again. And then Austin Matthews goes, I guess I'll score a hat trick tonight to tie it up 4-4. And then the fourth line goes out there, and they ice the puck, and then they get stuck out there, and then Buffalo scores again. And then the Leafs pull the goalie, and Nylander holds it for ages, and you're like, Nylander, you've done this in the playoffs where you hold it from that spot. Just take a shot. There's guys out front of the net. So you go to Klingberg, who can't get the puck through because he can't. He has no slap shot or anything. He does that stupid high wrister. It just gets blocked, and Tuck takes it, and he scores in the open net. And the Leafs lose. My God, this is so frustrating. So frustrating. The Leafs have done it to themselves. Just stupid plays, stupid decisions, and Sheldon Keefe, you and your fourth line can F right off. Oh, God. I'm losing it. At times, watching Klingberg out there, he plays D like I play defense when I go play Sunday morning with my 60-year-old dad. As in, I'm going to allow this guy to just take a shot, have a break. And then you're watching, you're like, oh, the fourth line does that. Ryan Reeves, I'm sorry, man. You barely even hit anyone. Nothing's happening. You're useless out there right now. And yet you're still there, and you're on the ice, and you get stuck in your own zone, and you get scored against. And you can't play with the third line because there's no offense in you. Domi, who's this Max Domi? I haven't seen this Max Domi before. Maybe because I haven't really watched him, and that's just who he is. But there's not much there. There's no confidence with the puck. What happened to the guy in junior who used to put it between his legs and sauce it above Horvat for a goal? What happened to him? What happened to the guy who had 50-something points in Chicago, or a guy who will just beat the shit out of someone? Matthew Nyes is stuck on that wing. What's he going to do? Bring him up. At least Yarncroke got a few assists today, but God, I thought he was about to keel over and fall face forward, just choppy. Mitch Marner made a bad play. He didn't look that good, to be honest with you. He still got 4 points tonight. Austin Matthews did what he could. Nylander had an off game, but he still got 11 points, 11 straight games with a point. So, okay, Tavares had an off game. Riley looks tired. Wall, who allowed 5 goals, I thought he played really well. And he let in 5 goals. It's just the Leafs defense sucks. Not defense, Leafs. The Leafs defending in general sucks. You can't be happy about this game. I messaged my wife and said, this Leafs team, they're just so frustrating. And they are. There's so many holes. Buffalo just got their asses kicked by Philadelphia, and you got stomped by Boston even though you got a point, and then you do this. Come on. I don't know what else to say. I'm done. I guess at least we're not Edmonton, right? Go Leafs, go.